hear me even, man. Can you believe it? Fall is in the air. We gotta get all of our woods back down there at the house in the wood shed before, you know, it starts getting cold. And plus we don't want the seasoned wood getting wet anymore. Man, so today we're going back down to Mom's house and we're gonna be working on the interior windows. And you guys are awesome, man. I just, you know, it's very encouraging to read all the comments in the video yesterday and to feel that love and those vibrations, right? It really helps get a guy motivated. Okay, so today is interior, the sun's coming up, it's a beautiful morning. Today's interior trim day, right? We have to trim the windows inside. Now, I've been staining and staining and staining. I had to get all the interior log walls chinked and stained before we could work on those window frames on the inside, okay? Now this whole thing's been working out pretty good if you guys have been following along. Gary's also helping his son build a place, his house, and he has his friend coming over, his son does, and he's a professional trim carpenter. He does the windows and the doors and the baseboards and the crown moldings, and he's like, that's what he does. He's a very good professional. So Gary's been bouncing some things off of him because we have this 4-inch gap above our windows and doors, and we're trying to figure out like how we're going to trim that out. What would it look like? And so that's worked out pretty good because those two talk there, and then Gary comes over, sees some of the stuff he does, and then we implement it here. So it's working out pretty good. So I'm going to take you guys down right now to Mom's. I'm going to show you guys how the interior trim went together. Gary really liked it. I think it turned out fantastic. You guys leave a comment down below and let us know what you think. And then as soon as I'm done showing you that, I'll touch base with you guys real quick before you get out of here, and we'll talk about what's coming up on the next videos, and then I'm going to take this down to the house because we're going to start loading up that wood shed. We have to get the wood shed loaded up with all the seasoned wood. We keep about 5 cords in there, and that way it won't get wet. It's down by the house and everything else. So that's what I've been working on this morning as the sun comes up. Good morning to you guys, and I'll see you on the other side of this window trim. Ha! All right. It's going to be a great day today, wherever you are and whatever you're doing.
I'm around that this way.
How come that board's going down looking?
What do you mean?
See above it, the gap is wide in the middle of our board here.
Look at it. Because you gotta nail it in.
Nail what in?
You mean this gap right here?
Alright, let's get a visual. Gap.
I see it.
Gap. Skinny gap.
Take it down for a second.
It looks like there's a dip going on here.
It should be there.
Get your level on that, it might mess you up. I can see it.
Yeah, it is going down, isn't it?
Oh yeah. That looks like your shim is pretty heavy. That's getting a little more respectable. I mean, you might have a little bit of a sway just because it's wood, and, you know.
I can live with that.
That's tolerable. You got it?
No.
I gotta reach and grab this gun here. Got it?
Got it.
Alright.
Take 2.
So you think yours being right will force mine right?
Yeah, better. It should.
Like it?
All right.
There?
Went right in there.
Well, Gary's showing you getting that. I'm going to show you guys what we have to do just to get you guys the shot. Gary and I had to come outside here and rig up a whole cardboard situation so the light wouldn't wash out the window. And so y'all could see what we were doing over here, because we're starting the interior trim on the windows. And Gary's got this fancy little thing he came up with here to cover our expansion joint. We're going to show you on the next window in Mom's room. And then right after we're getting these hung up, I'm coming right behind him with the brush and getting some stain on it. So that way, you know, we don't have to come back and revisit it over and over and over. It's just gonna be set it, stain it, and forget it. Now he's moved on into the bedroom there, and now I'm gonna take you guys in there. We're gonna show you how this window is gonna go together from start to finish. It might just give you guys some ideas how you can trim out a window or something, but I'll just show you how it goes.
There's one. There's an angle to it.
So what are you doing here?
I'm shimming out for our door frame. What it is.
Window.
I'm sorry, window frame, yeah, window. Anyway, these blocks are not square whatsoever, so what I like to do, I like to come in here and pre-shim all the way around top, bottom, and sides. Try to get the shim to be exactly even with this window.
Like what do you mean? Show us.
Right here, if you see this little gap, I want that shim to come out and touching that, and then when I put it in my framework, then it's going to come right along this edge.
So some of your shims have angles on them.
Some's straight, some's got angles, because up here is a perfect example. This block really went in. So I need to put a really good angle shims right there. Let's see if we can't do it right now.
Alright, so see what he's doing there? He's putting that shim in there, and it bucks out right where it needs to buck out, and it goes skinny where it needs to go skinny.
That's what I want right there. 62 and a 16. And that's tight.
Looks like a shipyard over here.
Another one? Yes. We got enough room. Right now what I'm doing is building the wooden box. This will go inside of this. Hopefully it slides right in where the shims are at. And that way I should be totally square and parallel. Then when we do our outside casing, it should match up really good under 45-degree angles. I didn't go an inch and a half shorter. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, shit.
Take two! Oh, go. All right, here we go. fit.
Yep.
Now what are you checking now?
Being flat. Right now, if you notice, this is pushed way out. We're going to push it in. Right here, it's pretty good there, but it's terrible there.
How's it over there?
It's terrible.
This is the what Gary did.
We got a problem. All of our logs are in and out, in and out. I'm going to try to get this. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to be pushing this window out a little bit. It's a vinyl window. They're just nailed in there.
Sucked it right in, didn't it?
Gives me the fit that I want. It's a lot better.
All right, first trim board going on. Tell them what's up.
What's up? 45, what I'm doing is here and here, I want to do about 1/4 of an inch. And so, to me, that looks great. That was 41 5/8. Let's go look at it. What I'm doing here is that this is a lot wider than the bottom one, and they're 3 1/4 inches. So I'm going to come up here 3 1/4. Fine line. I'm going to come over to this side. I'm going to do the same thing. Here's the pencil mark that I left.
Very tight.
Very tight. Okay, what I have to do the bottom one, top one. This one, since it's really wide, I made this exactly like it would be the bottom board, but that just goes straight up. And this way I can grab it there, and get my measurement, and 67 11/16. Beautiful. I'm out of bullets.
Uh-oh.
My angle's all off right there.
Did you guys like your window tutorial? It's kind of dark, I know. It's because all this light's coming in, and I had the cardboard up there for you, but it slid down. So this is just what we got. We're not going to keep fixing it all the time. So don't click the channel off. It'll get better here in a second. But what I wanted to say is, right after Gary comes in, I come in with the stain. Looks nice. I guess we did forget to tell you guys that we got all the windows in. All the windows and doors are in. Oh, you guys are back from Mom's. Well, did you like the interior window trim? Gary did a good job with that. He was like, I want to show everybody how I did this. So that was a good tip for you guys. Hopefully you guys picked up on that. Use those shims, put your box in, then trim out your window. I did the cabin here at my house. You know, I don't have any carpentry skills. I basically just hodgepodged it together with the best abilities that I had. And I'm going to take you guys down there later on, and I'm going to show you all the mistakes I made on that house, because I've learned a lot. I've just built the whole house with Gary over these months, and man, I've learned a ton of stuff. So that's another good thing about working with somebody who knows what's up. You get to learn a lot of stuff and be a good apprentice. Okay, but nevertheless, this thing right here, we brought this up from down at Mom's. We built it a couple years ago for the horses as a run-in. So when I separate the pasture, which I'm going to do now anyway for Mom, I could have a place down there for them to get out of the weather, right? And then so we thought, well, that's no good, and it was right in the spot where we wanted to put Mom's house. So we moved it. I brought it all the way up here, and I put it on top of my sawmill here. It's called a dog house. See, there's the sawmill there. I got it draped with some stuff. And they call it a dog house, and it basically protects your sawmill, you know, from the elements, the rain, the snow, all that stuff. The sun can even damage it. And then we had these micro bursts. We had a storm come through after that. It was a while ago. And micro bursts. And it just picked the building up because I didn't have it anchored in, because we've been working at Mom's. You know, a lot of things around in my homestead have been totally neglected. I feel like I'm going to be, what do you call it, like reclaiming a neglected homestead or something. Overrun, overgrown, the whole nine. The lawn wasn't being cut good. And I mean, just everything, right? Well, anyways, I got to figure out now how to get this thing. You see the fence right there? I mean, there's a fence right there. It hopped over the fence, bent it up a little bit. So I guess me and Noah will be fixing that. So I was just standing here thinking about that while you guys down at Mom's looking at the window trim, and I'll get it figured out. But all right, so you guys have a great day. You're caught up on the window trim. The next video, I'm not sure what it is. I'll go through the footage today. You guys will get that one tomorrow. Don't forget, we'll be at the Homesteaders of America conference in Virginia. If you want to attend our fermenting class, it's the day before the conference, right? It's Thursday, I think, yeah, Thursday. And so that's a separate event altogether. It's hands-on, it's one-on-one. We'll be in a little space with us and you, and we'll be teaching you guys fermenting, answering your questions, showing you live how to do it, and building your confidence so you can go home and ferment all your food. Stop canning and killing your food. You can ferment your food, eat live food all year like Doug and Stacy. All right, if you guys got any questions, leave them down below. I got to keep my feet moving. The sun's coming up, the roosters are crowing, and the day is going. Hope you guys have a great day. And again, thanks for all the love, seriously. I mean, it really means a lot to us. Your feedback, right? Like you guys, some of you watch the videos, you don't leave any feedback, comments. Some of y'all we've got relationships with just through the comments that we've known for years. And you know, it's just, we talk to you guys even outside of YouTube. So all that stuff's really cool. Just leave a comment if you want. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And I got to stop talking. I'm going to get tired.